Well, there is so many places in the United States of America that they claim first in the creation of the United States of America Air Force. But the reality is, this is actually where it started. And it started during the Mexican War, and the United States was attacked right here where I am by Pancho Villa. As a matter of fact, if you analyze the data, the correct data, this land was taken away from Pancho Villa's family. So he actually was not invading the United States of America, but just cruising along his stomping natural grounds. This is Columbus, New Mexico. So let me read to you this. First Aerial Squadron Airfield. The first Aerial Squadron in the U.S. military's oldest aviation unit, created on March 5th, 1913. In 1916, the squadron, which comprised of 8 airplanes, 11 pilots, and 34 enlisted men, became the first U.S. Army Air Combat Unit as a response to Mexican revolutionary Francisco Pancho Villa's attack on Columbus, New Mexico. General John Pershing ordered the squadron to fly recognized sorties from Columbus Airfield on March 15, 1916. That is correct, but also they forgot to mention the in these lands that you're looking at, the Mexicans utilize German flyers, United States of America flyers to fight each other. And this actually, in this airspace that you look around me, was the first dogfight ever fought by humans, right here, where I am. Check it out. And it was all by the United States of Mexico, the creation of the United States of Mexico. Of course, the United States of Mexico has been around for a while. The Incas and the Mayas and the Aztecas and all these Apaches and all these tribes, all of them have been here since God created the earth. So we're talking about something very modern. Very modern. Remember, the New Mexico was not part of the United States of America until 1912. And we're talking about here 1916. So let me keep trying to frame this so you can see it. Hopefully I can have it on the camera. So let me continue to read. So we already established the Persian was chasing Pancho Villas, and this is right before World War I. So remember that. The squadron flying Curtiss JN-3s, by the way, I have flown the JN-3 by its accident, and it is a hell of a machine to fly. The JN-3, known as the Janis, flew 540 sorties from March 1916 to January 1917. Now you have to understand that by 1917 the World War I is almost ended. So Persian was no longer here. Persian was in Europe. The Janis were used for aerial reconnaissance and photography and for delivering mail and official dispatch from the airfield in Columbus and Casa Grande, Mexico. Presently designated as the first recognized squadron of the squadron, it is the oldest continuously active unit in the U.S. Air Force. Extant buildings dating from Villa's raid and Persian military response are located in nearby Pancho Villa State Park and the village of Columbus and Camp Furlong National Historic Landmark District. So basically, they just keep flying around. Well, I'm going to show you where the camp is. Camp is right here, and the center of the city is right here. Let me give you a better look. This is where the park is. The park is right where you see that that building. Now this is the railroad. This is why the United States of America needed this land to build this railroad across the entire length of the continent, the American continent. So the airfield was just right beyond there. So this is a very quiet small town, small city or a village, and I think it's worth deviate a few miles and come and visit. Very colorful houses. And this is a typical New Mexico small town. And there is a park, there is people camping. And there is a old tool house or shed for the railroad. Of course, Mexico is right up there. You see the house up there, that is Mexico. Let me show you. That house on top of the hill there, that is Mexico. Now notice the let me see if I can get it. Where's my finger at? Right beyond the house, right up there, there is a red ball, and that is so airplanes can see them from the air. So the airfield is all the way across there. Let's see what I got here with the camera, because it's very difficult for me to film with the telephone. It is a fine phone, but with the sun is just hitting me and I cannot see it. So this is the caboose where the railman was working. Let's see if I can frame it. Hopefully you can see it. Let me read and make sure that you know what is happening. In 1938, Rock Island caboose SN 17681. So this is a caboose made in 1938 by Rock Island. It's the people who built it. In 1915, era B2 boxcar. And I do not see the boxcar anywhere. Okay, let me keep reading. In 1938, converted to a caboose. Oh, okay, so it was a boxcar and they made a caboose out of it. In 1938, converted to a caboose by cutting out the center slide door section. They shortened the car by 29 feet. This conversion will build from gain car, which has their outside sheeting running horizontal. Rare, they say. Very few new cabooses were made because they did not bring in revenue. So apparently what they're talking about is the bracers. Okay, like for example, you see the brace right there. So this is actually a 1915 bogie, 1915 train convert into a caboose. And that is awesome. I mean, I think it's awesome. Let me see if you can see the bottom of it. I'm going to climb. And apparently this is the brake. On the caboose. So I'm right now on top of a caboose. And a 1915 train, basically. Make sure I don't fall. I am filthy. I'm working on the Mexican border wall, or the United States of Mexico Trump wall. So it's just desert hot. It's 104 degrees right now, and no place to hide. But I can get a suntan right now. So this is a switch board, and this is how they switch the rail. By turning that, will make the rail move different directions. And this is donated by Royal White Jones, and apparently it's an engine in there. Yeah, it is an engine there. It is Fairmont Liner, Southern Pacific Railroad, Rio Grande Division, Southern Line. So it is like a small car. Apparently that is the brake. So I guess you sit on top of it. That is the engine in there. It's a single cylinder engine. That is the controls. And it has handles, so I guess you can pick it up and move it around. Awesome machine. It's all kind of the tools, and oh, this is actually a printing press. Awesome. Oh, printing press. Amazing. That changed the world right there. Printing press. So they got all kind of tools, ancient tools. That I have no idea what it is, but it's made out of concrete with a door. Maybe a shelter, some type, for inclement weather, or maybe to save tools or something. Amazing machine. I remember when I was a child going to my grandfather's farm and my aunt's farm. I used to find all kind of things like these, from old rifles, old rusted, old wheels, all kind of things. And I used to just drive around, or actually walk around, just looking for devices and stuff, and found quite a lot of them. And let's see this one. This is some kind of car. I have no idea what this thing is. Maybe somebody can tell me what it is. He say founded in 1845, American La France. That mean French from the Americas. Elmira, New York, USA. I have no idea what that is, but it's a hell of a machine, I can tell you. I think somebody had to restore this machine. I mean, it's a lot of steel left in it. Oh, it's a fire truck. It's a fire machine, fire engine. Check it out. I think this is worth to put some money in it and restore this thing. Man, this thing is cool. Very cool. Check the controls. See what it's like looking forward. I guess this is a gas engine. Oh, it's a chain-driven machine. I don't know if I'm trespassing or not right now. No idea. check it out. That's a chain driven, and it has a gauge and all. It has a gauge and a pump. And believe it or not, it has a speedometer, 60 miles an hour. And apparently this is the post office. This is the post office. Let me see something. There is something, a plaque that I just noticed. So I'm going to walk up there to that plaque, see what it is. It's a memorial. It's a memorial. It's a memory. Citizens killed March 9, 1916. W.A. Davison, Harry Davis, James T. Dean, Dr. H.M. Hart, Bessie James, C.C. Miller, C.D. Miller, J.J. Moore, W.M.T. Brichy, J.W. Walker, Columbus Historical Society, March 9, 1991. That is a very unusual that is this early, 1991. Normally you see the monuments made in the 1920s and 30s, trying to get a new identity to the population. And this is the Camp Columbus. He said there is only a few original buildings from the camp, but you see all that is actually the camp right there, in the what do you call the runway. And this is actually what it used to look like. It's just stands. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. This is the stable, so actually the horses looks like have a better life than the soldiers. Let me see what he said right here. 13 Cavalry in memory. Soldiers killed in March 9, 1916. Private Thomas E. Butler, Sergeant Mark A. Dobbs, Private Fred A. Griffin, Private Frank T. Nibal, Sergeant John Nevergild, CPL, I have no idea what it stands for, Paul Simpson, Private J.C.P. Taylor, and another CPL, somebody can tell me what that means, Harry E. Wiswell, Columbus Historical Society, March 9, 1991. So we lost how many soldiers? Let's see, make sure that I'm still recording. I believe so. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure that's 4. Yes, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I think I count correctly. It's amazing the heat that I can even see the signs. Pershing review stand. So this is General Pershing. The same General Pershing they went to fight World War I. And of course, Mr. Pershing spent basically 6-7 months chasing Pancho Villa all around here and never could catch him. But he learned a big experience from that to be a mechanized army. So that was the beginning of the mechanization of armies. That is in World War I. They became a stalemate. And by the time World War II came around, they figured it out. Hey, we better make tanks and machinery that we can kill each other better by moving. That is what war is about. killing us for no reason in the industry. Village of Columbus and Camp Furlong has been designated a National Historic Landmark. This site possesses national significance in commemorating the history of the United States of America. Finally, somebody completely say the name, the United States of America. That is a hoorah to me. Finally, someone in a memorial memorize and immortalize the name of this country, the United States of America. Heritage Conservation and Recreation Services, United States Department of Interior. They should put out there United States of America Department of Interior. But I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. They no longer they do no longer can articulate the name of their own country. They so conditioned. And this is Susan Park, 1895, 1981. But she lived a long life. And you can see it. Now, many women do recognize the importance of heritage, and you have a lot of organizations that I think we need to support, like Daughters of the Confederacy, Daughters of the Revolution, Daughters of the Republic of Texas, and so many daughters. I think we need to support those, even if we don't believe in what their family believes. It's not about what we believe today. It's about to recognize what happened before. And this place is open, but I'm so filthy that I don't want to go in there. And this is El Paso Southern Railroad, it's made in 1902. And this is actually where we at, right there. You can see it. You can see the building. You can see it. Two-story building, like that. We're right on it. This is it. You can see it right there. This is exactly where we're standing right now. So, right here there were mules where that building is, and this road that now runs east and west, it was full of mules. So this is where people live, and it is a museum. Oh, of course it's closed. You say open, but actually it's closed. Very cool. I have no idea how long this video is already, but better shut them off, otherwise I'm going to run out of data. Well, I hope you enjoy it and understand the United States of America was founded by the Mexicans. Pretty much every territory that you walk today at one point was the United States of Mexico. Never forget why the United States of America was created. It was not created by the English. It's the opposite. The English have taken over, and now they building walls right here where we are, dividing us. And that is an abomination. That is a defacement of this beautiful land that we walk on. That is just beautiful, and then you see a wall right through it. It's no different than seeing a Stone Mountain, Georgia, with Confederate generals carved into it. But we need to fight for this heritage that all these people suffer to give us. And do not forget about Esteban Rodriguez Miro. Do not forget about Bernardo Conde de Galvez, Francisco Miranda, Cabeza de Vaca, Juan de Galvez, King Charles III, Louis de France, and all the people who make possible the United States of America. And remember, you are not English. You are not a color. You are not from Africa. You are not from any place. You are from the United States of America. Do not allow no one to call you letters and assign names. And let's include everyone in this country, in this land, like this place that I'm walking on right now. It became part of the United States of America in 1912. We still have territories, no part of the United States of America, yes, territories. We need to include these people and give these people power. Include them, like Puerto Rico, the Marianas, Guam, American Samoa, and all the rest of the islands, San Croix, San Thomas, Vieques, Culebra, Caja de Muerto included. Those iguanas, they are you iguanas. Let's create the 51st State of the Union, including the District of Columbia, and give these people power. Saludos.